Okay, and we're diving into this one. We're against Rhonda, and it looks like we've got two pairs, no flushes. And we'll offload one of the kings. It's probably better to start off with a two of diamonds to keep that flush alive. Opponent not really showing too many points there, only 3 for the run, but 4 in the crib. Okay. Off to a slow start, but let's see if our opponent throws away a 5 for us. And we see a lot of, we see a lot of 3s here again because people often lead a card that they have 2 of. And we get the pair. Alright, up to 19. Can't complain too much. And what do we have now? Oh, 2, 3 and a pair of kings. 6, 10 are quite far away from each other, so it's unlikely for them to make the straight in the crib, but it can happen. Well, it can't happen it can't be a long straight anymore with the jack on top, but did they throw away 6, 7? Let's see. Alright. 3, 3, 6, 6, 7 jack. Well, there are some double runs available to us, but 3, 3, 6, 6 is 8 points, so we should keep that. And we're very happy to pair this 3 because we've got another one. They don't really have too many 9s. They played a 7 again. Interesting. Oh, they have a flush. Okay. But not much more than a flush. And it looks like we're in a very nice position. We're going to get to 44 points. Wow. Well, we were going to get to 44 points. It's quite likely that we don't get anything here, but let's see if we get a 2. No, we get a double run. I like that a lot. Let's go queen. And we don't need to pair this. I'd much rather offload our jack. And now it's scary. That was very scary. But they don't have any aces. They do have double king left though for the triple. $51.51. Our positioning is a lot better. And we can throw away 6, 8. Ace. Well, we have a lot of options here. I'm just going to go 3. And take it up to 22. It looks like a flush, but actually they have a lot of their own aces, 6s, and 8s again. But actually they had the flush. Nice. This one is a double run. We'll keep that. We're not at any point where we want to start playing defensively for any reason. We still want to get lots of points. If our opponent played a 7 there, then maybe we do want to try and play defensively, but no, I think we're fine now. Okay, so they get a few points there with the ace 2 2, 4 points on the play, and a couple of 15s and a pair. If things go horribly wrong for us, then it's possible that we start slowing down a lot and we don't make 96. But with this hand, we're very happy. 7, 7, 3. Okay, well they probably have more 3s. And I was thinking 5s, but actually they're going that route. Yeah, 3, 5, 7, 8. 4 or 6 points. 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 We already made it to 96 without needing our pawn, so we are in a very comfortable position. How comfortable? Is it so comfortable that we don't need to throw away 3-4? We could throw away ace-9 instead, or just keep the flush. No, I think that we're just going to throw away 3-4 here. Oh, and we get rewarded for being ahead. Okay. If they have a 5 here, we make the 31, which we like. That's a risky play in some sense, because if your opponent has a two card combination to make 5, then actually hold on, as I was speaking, our opponent just gets casual 21 points, taking them. Okay, nothing too scary though. Sorry, so if our opponent has a 2-card combo to make 5, it can. Do I need to think about this? Ace-4 in the crib, probably a little bit better. If our opponent has a 2-card combo to make 5, and we have an ace at the end, it's quite likely that. Oh, they're really going. Right. Opponent's broadcasting a 9, but they actually just had an 8, which doesn't really do too much. So, very happy. Oh, I thought we were going to go out and I could discuss what I was talking about. We'll keep the flush here. Flush is fine. If they pair our 3, we get the 15. And if they do that, then I can just go up to 21. They get loads of points, and this is all fine. We did give away a ton of points there, but we were never really in any trouble. Yeah, our opponent got a ton of points on the play right at the end. We got a lot of points in hand, and they did very well on the crib. So let me just roll it back a moment. I wanted to talk about. We've got our option here to play the 7, which is what we did in the game. And after our opponent played the 5, taking us to 30, we had the ace to give us 31. And what is that exactly? That's effectively a magic 16 with 3 cards as pawn. 8, 7, ace for 16. And we managed to slot that against our opponent's 15. Or we managed to force out our opponent to play their 15. Because maybe they don't have any small cards in order to sort of not to play after the 7 here. But this can backfire in very catastrophic way. So after we play the 7, we manage to go to 31, which is great. But imagine for a moment that instead of having the 5, our opponent had this 5 in their hand, but it was split up as a sum of 2 other cards. Let's say it was 2 and 3. That's probably the worst case scenario. Then our opponent in this position will play a 3, say, taking them to 30, taking them to 28. We're forced to play our ace, taking us to 29, and our opponent not only gets to 31, they get a 3-card run with the ace 2, 3 for the last cards. That's really bad. And in this position, it didn't really matter so much, which is why I went for this. Ace, or assuming they had a 5 here. The other thing in this position is that the top card doesn't really do anything with those hands. So the 8 doesn't interact with any of these 5, 10, 10, 10 hands, or a 2, 3, 10, 10 hand in any way. So we know that our opponent is getting, at most 8 points because of from the 5, 10, 10, 10 hands. Okay, sometimes they get 12 points if all of the 10s are the same rank, if they're all queens in this case. But that doesn't really happen very often. Instead, we're thinking they might have 5 queen, queen, king, or 5 queen, queen, jack. or 5, 10 queen jack between 8 and 9 points there, or if all of the 10s are different, then they have 6 points. And all of the combos with the 2-3, those are not getting more than 6 points because, well, there's 2-3 queen queen for 6 points, or you can have things like 2-3-4 or ace 2-3 for ace 2-3 queen, and those will get you 5 points. I guess the 2-3-4 is the only thing that really combos with the 8. That gives you that actually gets you 7 points. 2-3-4 queen for 7. And that's probably the scariest thing to face here because, well, our opponent, instead of going 5 here, could have gone 3, although if you've got a 4 left, you might play the 4 in order to just get closer to 31. You might think that you might go 4, and then your opponent says go, and then you play the 2 and get 31 yourself. But no, in this case, we just got the 31, and everything is fine. But yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to go over today, so I will see you all next time.